Sthephan is now 44, and since the age of 13 he has been using drugs. He started to take heroin and brown sugar in order to erase from his mind the psychological consequence of being sexually abused by a Christian brother at his school.
Something related to sex you can't be open about, right? At that age, I was not able to talk about it. I was afraid. I was ashamed. I wanted to hide it. At the same time, I wanted to erase it from my mind or forget it for a while. Even though I was not able to erase it completely, the only way I could do it was to use drugs and to give me a little time to forget the pain. But then it was the contradiction, because the more I ran away from it, the more it started chasing me, the more it started affecting me. See, the main thing that the person who harmed me, I was not able to harm that person. So the only person I could harm was myself. It was so much suppressed that it came to a certain point I could not do it. I just wanted to end everything. The problem is not the drug. No, the problem is not the problem is me, because I am the person who's going to the drug. Now you understand what I'm saying? I am the problem. I have no limit to my the addiction, because it is progressive. It's not going back, because if you get used to that gram, you don't get high with that gram. So your body demands more. So it increases to 1.5 grams, and then 2 grams, and then 3 grams. It starts becoming more magnified. Everything. Slowly, when I started losing the family, losing my physical strength, losing friends which I had, losing my immediate comfort zone, that is my area which I would stay in, mentally very unstable, then I knew that I had to go out and do something. You could see I lost everything. It was just the only thing I had was the breath of life. That's the only thing I had. I started having a problem with the law, so I could not stay in Calcutta. I had to move out of Calcutta, so I chose Goa, and that's where I met Lorenzo. He caught me. He knew that I was the intoxicated most of the time. I had a problem and I needed help. And he asked me that, Stephen, why don't you go for help? And he started talking to me, because his the elder brother also had a problem with alcohol. So he is able to identify certain symptoms in behavior. It is almost the same. He wanted to help me out apart from the finance. Apart from that, he wanted to help me, because he knew that I was a better person, much more than drugs. He took me back to Calcutta for a short while, and I stayed with him in his hotel. And he supported my addiction for a while, of course, until he brought me to Sahara. And then he stayed with me 2 days in Sahara, and then he went back home. When I stop drugs, the first part will be affected is the physical part. I conditioned myself. I conditioned my mind that this is what I am going to face, and forget about the past and the future. Just concentrate about the here and now and the present. So that's what I started doing. I started having rest for the first 15 days. And then after that, I was asked to do certain things. Like I was given certain responsibilities. And then slowly, things started falling into place. The main thing is when the fog, the haziness starts lifting, then you're able to become more clear. You can see things more clearly. And then I started talking to people who were like me. And more than having to express, I started listening. I started listening a lot. Because interaction is when I need help. That's why I'm interacting. Because I'm searching for a way out. So I know that I can't do it, which I always tried. Over the years, I tried to do things on my own. I failed. Today I know that I can never do anything alone. A person like me, a hardcore addict, is actually living on borrowed time.